Alright, so we got a few things to do today. Today is like a viewer request video where a couple of things that have been brought up that I've never thought about that we're just going to try out today. But before all of that, I'd like to let you know that we have a brand new special interview on the Samplers podcast interviewing fellow YouTuber Mom Placebo, a specialist on the EPS 16 Plus. It's a great interview. We learn about a whole lot of things about him. And if you haven't subscribed to his channel, now is the time to do so. On YouTube, his channel is Immobilarity1, and I'll have the link in the description box below. Secondly, very soon on the horizon is a major update to the Ensoniq ASR 10 Beginner's Manual. Now, those of you already enrolled already know about how this manual rolls, but for those of you who don't, this manual is a growing manual. So as time progresses, I'll be continuously updating the manual with loads of information about the Ensoniq ASR 10. And this update right now is no exception. So it's on the horizon, it's in the works. If you've gotten the ASR 10 and you're just completely at odds with yourself, this manual will get you sorted out. And with the continuous updates, you'll definitely become a pro user of the ASR 10. So it's coming, I just wanted to put it out there. Alright, so now on to the business that we came here to do. We're going to do a couple things in this video, and the first thing is using the input on the Akai S612 as a direct instrument input. So on the S612, you have a line input and a mic input that you could plug a signal in, and you could also monitor it to hear your sample as you sample it. So it's kind of like taking the place of a mixer. So we're going to use that as a pass-through to hear if there's any change in the coloration just as it passes through the X612 and see what we get. So let's just try that out right now. So for me, I didn't hear too much of a difference, not anything to really want to do this again or use it as an actual direct box, but it was pretty cool overdriving a little bit, and overdriving the sound is always cool. But for me, there's other things in my studio that give a more prominent character that I'd like to see. All right, so the second thing on the agenda is we had a live stream like just a while ago, and one of the viewers asked if it's possible to use an external MIDI keyboard plugged into an Akai MPC to play chromatically, like you would like a piano or anything like that. And this is something I've never did before, so I didn't really have an answer. So I've set that up today, and we're just going to run through and see what we get. So I got some drums loaded up that sound like this. Yeah. And I got a MIDI keyboard hooked up to the MPC, and we can play back the sounds here as well. So that really implies that you can't play chromatically because each sound of the drum kit is playing back on its respective MIDI key. So how would I isolate that sound to play it as a keyboard? So There is the 16 level mode, which we can do here. So what happens if I take this and now play the keyboard? So it's pretty clear from this experiment that it's not possible to play chromatically. What 16 levels does is it just shifts the pitch of the root note on the MIDI keyboard. As we've seen there, like if I play a higher note on the MPC 16 level, then the keyboard just plays that note as its root key, but you can't distribute that range over the keys, which kind of speaks again to the versatility of a full-blown sampler in comparison to a sampling drum machine like the MPC. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. Definitely catch up with you on the next one. In the meantime, please do take care of yourself. Peace.